On a second. Good morning, everybody on Instagram, Facebook, Periscope, Twitter, YouTube. I got something to say this morning. I was listening to a short clip, and I believe I had to listen to it a couple of times, but I believe the person said divine assistant. But the term divine assistance, ASSISTANCE, hit my spirit. And as I began to think about divine assistance, I came with the thought that has God ever asked us or anyone in history to do something without his divine assistance? I was on the phone mentoring one of my coaches this morning, and I mentioned this to her, and I said, let's prove it. You know, when things drop in your spirit, you should prove it. Okay, so let's prove it. If God asked anybody to do anything in their own power, in their own will, doesn't he give divine assistance? It's on me this morning. It's on me this morning. Let's go back to the garden, go back to the beginning in Genesis. There was divine assistance for Adam and for Eve, divine assistance. Let's see, let's go to Abraham. Did God ask him to just move and do all these things? No, he had divine assistance. Let's go to the Exodus. He was a pillar of fire by night and a cloud by day, leading those people through the wilderness out of Egypt. Obviously, God set all of that up. So divine assistance, God gave his divine assistance. We can see it through the Judges. I'm just moving through the Bible here. I don't have any notes, but God's divine assistance has been with us from eternity. And he has not, and will not ask us to do anything without his divine assistance. So we see it through the Judges. We see it through the prophets, divine assistance all through it. We see it in the Gospels. We see it with Jesus. Take this cup from me, God, but not my will, but your will. He needed help from the Father. He received divine assistance. We see it through Acts and throughout all the epistles, all the work that the disciples did, and we see it today. Has God asked you to do anything without his divine assistance? No. And so when we think the load gets heavy, I think the load is heavy sometimes, but I can tap into God's divine assistance. He's not left us. His presence is with us always. So there's a divine I wish it was like I'm sorry for the example, but like a beer tap almost, where you just tap it on and it just runs out. I don't know if it's not like that, but we can tap into God's divine assistance. He has not asked you or me to do anything without his divine assistance. He will help us. Happy Tuesday. The Lord bless you and the Lord keep you.